The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Returner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the offense after their first possession. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Illinois lining up quickly here. Scanning the field. It's Outlier. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
Makes the grab. It's Bryant. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Gain of 24. First down for the offense.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's McCray. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Back to pass. It's Outlier. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Illinois lining up quickly here. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Franklin. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in to keep it.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking to score with a run to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On third and go, he's going to try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can make it in. Defense forces him out at the 1-yard line.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Dropping back, it's Outlier. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down, a sack from the defense coming up big on this fourth down play. So Ohio State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Howard. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Quick throw caught on the left side. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. Illinois lining up quickly here. And the same runner's got it again. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
He's tackled at the 24-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
That's an important first down on that running play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. The offense going with the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Some positive signs in the last drive. They moved the ball, but eventually stalled. Came up empty. Pulls it in. It's Tate. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. Running with purpose. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Gain of 3. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Close to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Dropping back, it's Outlier. Couldn't find anybody open, he just has to throw it away. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Howard. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback drops back. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of their football and look toward the second half. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
That's caught. It's Bryant. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Grab down the middle. It's Dixon. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. And nobody open. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Altmaier. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Needs a completion here on 4th down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have two longtime foes battling for a prize like the Illinois Trophy, you know emotions tend to run high. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Ohio State and Illinois plays out.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Grab behind the line. It's Sabuka. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Get some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Back to throw. It's Howard. Short connection to the tight end here. It's 2nd down after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it here. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Caught behind the line. It's Sabuka. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A quick juke. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. There's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. There's the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run the option. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Football comes out. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Illinois lining up quickly here. Handoff to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. As they bring him down, they tried to run for it on 3rd and 1. A cautious play call. It doesn't work. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he's able to get the boot away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. He's got it on the left side for a big game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 38, set to advance on the football.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Outlier. Pass not complete. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Finds his man. It's Tate. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And notice how the balance in this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. To the air, it's Howard. Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down to start with the next drive. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Snags the quick throw. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Illinois lining up quickly here. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
The offense starts with a short field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Judkins.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Howard. It's a quick grab. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a run. Running back's got it. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the beatdown continues.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here comes the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Outlier. Receiver makes the grab. The ball is loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Looks like Illinois will have the first down.
A lot of times we talk about those tough, grinding yards. It's a running back. It's fighting for those extra yards. Here, it's the tight end that needs to grind it out for first down yardage. Well done.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the right, but it's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Outlier. Pressure is coming. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. The offense starts with excellent field position. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Here's the 2nd down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. To the air. It's Howard. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Ohio State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dreamed about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kicking team on now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kickoff.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Grab down the middle. It's Franklin. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Gain moves it to the 35. First down again. Back to pass. It's Outlier. Quick throw over the middle. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
To the wideout. Gain of 29 on the play. Good enough for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over.